An accessory is not a regular webshop item you link to another item. However, it's a product that you add in the last step of your shopping cart, such as a cart with a bouquet. You can also have a personal text added to this. I'm now going to explain to you how to do this.
Go to Webshop, select Products and click on the second item, which is Accessories. The first thing you see is a list of all categories of accessories. How does it work? Let's assume you have an online floristry. You want to offer customers to add a card, a vase and a box of chocolates to an order. In that case, you need to set up 3 categories because you can only order one item from each category. If you click on the plus icon, you can see all items within that category. In this example, you got a flower card and the option available is thank you. Let me show you how that works. If you want to add a category, click on add on the top of the screen. You can select if a category is active or not, which is useful if you are selling seasonal items, for example Valentine's. You can select if a category is active or not. That's especially useful if you're selling bouquets with Valentine gifts. You don't want to sell that in the middle of July. The next option is to add a title. For example, a flower card. You can also add a short description. I said short description, so don't make this too long, because this description will be shown on the checkout of your webshop. So if it's very long, it will be confusing for customers. If you want to make it very obvious, accessories are available, select the last option, start open. If you do so, customers on the checkout will see all values you add to this category. So, in the case of flower cards, they will see thumbnails of all the flower cards you uploaded. Let's go back to the list of categories. The second step is to add the cards to your category. Let's click on the plus icon again. As you can see, there's a white option Add. Let's click on Add. I'm going to explain the options to you. First of all, you need to select if an item is active or not. Secondly, you can link it to a category. The third option is to add a title. In this case, we'll do Happy Birthday. The fourth option is to add a barcode. If you're linked to a POS system, it's important to include a barcode, and this barcode should be available on your EPOS system as well. And I said it before, always make sure you add a 13-numbered EIN code. If you're using article numbers, you can use the field article number. Article number and EIN trait are only displayed on the invoices and the CMS. We don't use them for integrations. One last word about this. If you're interfacing with an EPOS system, products can only be here or on the products page, so you can't have them both. An accessory is a different product, it can't be the same product. So if you want an item you have on your webshop as an accessory, you need to remove it from the webshop before you add it as an accessory. If you're going to charge extra for accessories, you need to provide the VAT scale and the price, let's say €1. If you want to use stock, you can select the stock amount, let's say you got 50 cards in store, and you can also limit the number of orders for this accessory. And as you know by now, you can also use the minimal stock amount. Let's say we're going to block orders for this accessory if stock falls below 5. The next option needs some clarification. Order by default. Order this accessory automatically when a product is ordered that it's linked to. What happens if you select this option? If you do that, with every order of an item we're going to link in a second, this accessory will be added. If you want, you can let customers enter a text during the checkout process. In that case, you need to check the box possible to add text. If you do that, a few more options are being shown. First of all, you can make it required to add a text. If you do so, people need to enter a text before they can proceed to the checkout. If you want, you can give a brief explanation above the text. If you want, you can add a brief description above the text field. For example, your cart will be handwritten. Another option is to use a PDF file. However, we're going to cover that in another Garden Connect Academy course. So let's move on to the next option, which is upload picture. I recommend you always to upload a picture, and if you're using flower cards, the image should be the front of the flower card. Last but not least, we need to link an accessory to products. How does it work? You can link accessories to all products, which is pretty easy because the only thing you need to do is to select set for all products. However, if you're selling multiple categories on your webshop, you probably want to link it to a specific range of items. In that case, the only thing you need to do, search for the items on the right, click on them so they move to the left, and click on Save on the right hand side. Once done, the accessories will be shown on the first page of the checkout.
I recommend you to add accessories to relevant products, as it's an easy way to increase the average order amount. In the next video, I will explain how shipping conditions work.